Good morning, everybody. Welcome back for another fantastic episode of 10 a.m. Tea with Natalie. I hope that your day is going well. Happy 1 p.m. Eastern time if you're watching over on the East Coast. I hope that you guys had a fabulous lunch as well. Today, we are talking about the endocannabinoid system. And we're in our week of learning about CBD and how everything is going. Good morning, Debbie. Thanks for checking in with us today. So the endocannabinoid system is kind of cutting edge in regards to science and research. I spent a lot of time learning all about the endocannabinoid system. It's not something that I really felt like I left school with a good understanding of. It's kind of more and more is being learned about it every day. So it's kind of a really big deal, as I mentioned in the title of the video for today. So what is the endocannabinoid system regulating? Well, it turns out kind of everything. So in pregnancy, it is related to the egg's ability to implant on the uterine wall to grow. So endocannabinoids can have an impact in fertility and infertility issues. So that's a big deal. It also regulates smooth muscle contraction. So this has a lot to do with the internal organs, which are by and large smooth muscle. So we have the bladder, the uterus, the prostate, the stomach, the blood vessels, the intestines. All of these organs are smooth muscle, and these are all being regulated by the endocannabinoid system. Pain in regards to muscle spasms and inflammation is regulated by the endocannabinoid system. So, and then this is also related to blood pressure and heart rate. There are receptors for cannabinoids all over the body. Okay, we're talking about the brain, the central nervous system, the organs, the blood vessels. Your immune cells have receptors for endocannabinoids. So this is a really, really, really big system in the body. Based on what I'm reading, it really kind of seems as though it's just as important as the nervous system. It's really like interwoven in there. Endocannabinoids are being produced in the synapses of the nerves, the space in between where the communication is happening. So this is a really big deal. And this is definitely having a big impact on the system overall. Endocannabinoids also impact sleep. So they decrease wakefulness and arousal and increase your REM sleep. It also helps to regulate your circadian rhythm. So daytime and nighttime. Again, this is a big umbrella to kind of be falling under. Endocannabinoids are also involved in exercise. So when you get that runner's high, that euphoria after doing aerobic activity, that's endocannabinoids, right? Awesome. So they affect appetite, metabolism, energy, because they're regulating the digestion. They also impact fat cells, insulin sensitivity, your liver, your pancreas. These are big things involved in diabetes, which is a big deal for a lot of patients in this country. It also helps with situations related to stress. So if you're feeling overstimulated, anxious, this can be an issue of the endocannabinoid system not being regulated correctly. And then again, as I was mentioning before, the immune cells have receptors for endocannabinoids. So endocannabinoids are regulating the immune system and your immune response. It kind of seems as though endocannabinoids can kind of be best understood in regards to yin and yang. And so with the yin and yang, we always have the seed of one and the other. So everything is constantly transforming into something else. Everything is regulated to be kind of kept in balance. And so I'll use the kind of example of like you get a wound of some kind. A pain signal goes to the brain. The nerves release their pain signal chemicals, but then they also release endocannabinoids, which help to mitigate that. So instead of, going from 0 to 10, it'll kind of balance it out to keep it at a 5 instead of a 10, kind of balancing things together a little bit. So it's really a very, very powerful aspect to kind of prevent you from going too far over the edge. And isn't that, kind of where patients are getting stuck with a lot of things? I see that a lot in my office. So the endocannabinoid system is a big deal. There are receptors all over your body. It is impacting a lot of different aspects in regards to digestion, metabolism, fertility, sleep, exercise, your immunity. And so I think that moving forward, there's going to be a lot more information coming out on these topics Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for your comments. She's finding this to be interesting. I hope that you guys find this helpful. And so, I really just think that there's going to be a lot more information coming out about how all of these things are impacting together, how the central nervous system works. We're going to gain an entirely different understanding of that by adding this additional system inside of that piece. So I think it's going to be really, really cool. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk to you guys about how CBD is regulated, you know, how that works out legally and the different aspects there. And then on Friday, we're going to talk more about how to kind of get like which products are for what kind of conditions. And when you're approaching CBD based products, you know, at the store, how are you, you know, making determinations as far as, you know, which product is right for what condition. So we're going to keep going a little bit deeper into this. I hope you'll check back in with me tomorrow and for, you know, continuation of CBD week. I'm so freaking excited about this stuff. I think it's amazing. So every 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'm tuning in live here on Facebook for 10 a.m. Tea with Natalie. If you have any ideas about future episodes or different topics that you'd like me to discuss, please send me a PM or comment here. I'm happy to talk about anything that you guys find to be relevant and important. If you'd like to sign up for my newsletter, which I'm putting out about every week, on the left-hand side of my business page under the About and all those other buttons, you will see a newsletter sign up. Please click on that, and then you'll get the latest of 10 a.m. Tea delivered right to your inbox. So have a fantastic day. Take care of yourself. Have a glass of water. Eat something with nutrition in it. And we'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern for 10 a.m. Tea with Natalie. Take care.